Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel here for Spellbinders, and today I have a layout to share with you created with the Kelly Bangs Autumn Archives collection. This fun fall collection includes a 12 by 12 paper pack. The color combination is a fresh one for fall with traditional browns and mustard, but adds in pink and teal as well. The patterns are very versatile. There's everything from florals to wood grain and more. There's also a 12 by 12 chipboard alphabet sheet. There are multiples of each letter, and the patterns and colors perfectly coordinate with papers. This is perfect for creating titles or even large sentiments on cards. There's also a 12 by 12 chipboard sheet with images and words. Everything coordinates again perfectly with those 12 by 12 pattern papers. You can also get a pack of cardstock die cuts. There's everything from titles, sentiments, and small images, larger images, and again, all the colors coordinate perfectly. All of the images coordinate as well with everything else in the collection. So it's very easy to mix and match everything. There are also die sets in this collection. The Falling Leaves etched dies include 4 different shapes of leaves and layerable veins, as well as 4 acorns with layerable caps. You can use a little bit of liquid adhesive to adhere the pieces together. The Documenting Labels Etched Dies is a set with 2 tags, 6 labels, some of which can be layered on top of each other. And there are sentiments here as well. So once again, you can layer bits on top of each other with a little bit of liquid adhesive. And then you have a couple of sentiments like fall, autumn, and more. The Changing Trees etched dies include 3 layering trees. So there's a background to the leaves, there's a die cut piece of the leaves, and then there is the trunk and limbs. And those can all be adhered together, cutting them out of different colors of cardstock so that you can have a bunch of different colors on one tree. Just a tip, if you're trying to clean the tiny bits of paper out of dies, you can use the Spellbinders handy craft mat. Place the die with the cutting side down onto the mat and roll over the back with the brush from your tool N1. I was absolutely amazed at how well the mat helped to remove all of those little bits of paper so quickly, and then the next time you use it, the die is going to work perfectly without that paper jammed in there. If you love alphabet dies, this collection also has an Autumn Alpha die set that can be used to create sentiments on cards or titles on layouts. To start this layout, cut 1 inch on the top and 1 inch off the side of a floral piece of pattern paper from the 12 by 12 pattern paper pack. Next, cut 2 inches off the top and side of the polka dot piece of pattern paper. Use Spellbinders tape runner to adhere the 11 by 11 piece of pattern paper down to a different piece of floral pattern paper from the pack. Then use the tape runner to adhere the polka dot paper on top of that. This allows you to use several pieces of pattern paper that will really bring out the theme of your layout and also all of the colors that you're using, especially those different colors in your photos. Grab a couple of fall-themed photos that are printed in a 3 by 4 inch size. Adhere both photos down to the wood grain piece of pattern paper from the pack, leaving an edge on the left-hand side and a slightly smaller margin in between the 2 photos. This is going to be our photo mat. Then add the photos to a trimmer and trim the right-hand side to match the left. When you're trimming the top of the pattern paper, leave a significant amount of room so that you can add a title and embellishments. Use tape runner to adhere the pattern paper with the photos down to the layout. The chipboard word fall from the 12 by 12 chipboard stickers creates a perfect title. Using foam squares, adhere the leaves, acorns, and a tree from the Falling Leaves and Changing Trees die sets. Many colors from the Spellbinders Color Wheel cardstock collection perfectly match the colors in the Autumn Archives collection. I specifically used a lot of Sicily, carrot, terracotta, cinnamon, saffron, acorn, and truffle. Place the die cuts at different angles and directions, giving them a windblown and whimsical look. Mix and match the die cuts you create yourself with the cardstock die cuts from the Autumn Archives collection. Then sprinkle in some chipboard stickers. The tiny chipboard buttons are a great way to break up the larger die cuts. Sometimes a layout feels like it needs something, but there isn't a lot more room in the main space to add anything without overwhelming the photos. In this case, it can be nice to add a tag to the top right-hand corner of the layout. You can place a sticker or a die cut on top. Whether it's a word or an image, it just adds a nice touch. And some of the cardstock die cuts look like little bits of torn washi tape, so that can give the effect of holding the other corner together. All in all, this layout came together very quickly once I had assembled all of my die cuts and brought together all of the coordinating elements of the Autumn Archives collection. This collection from Kelly Bangs really has everything you need to make layouts or cards that feature fun fall images and beautiful, fresh color combinations. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a wonderful day.